Hello, this is Seth Morris, attorney at Liberty Law Group. If you're like me and you're an avid shooter, hunter, outdoorsman, at the top of your Christmas list is going to be firearms and firearm-related accessories. And so one of the things that I get asked every Christmas is, hey Seth, I want to give somebody this. How can I make sure to do that legally? So this video is just going to quickly break down how you can navigate and make sure that you're operating within the rules to give people what's on their wish lists. So the first thing that we're going to discuss is I'm going to call it an old gun, and that's just one that's been in your possession for a while, right? So this could have been something you bought a year ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 100 years ago, whatever. And you just decide, for whatever reason, I want to give this gun away. So the first thing is whoever you're giving that gun to has to be at least 18 years old for a long gun, so a shotgun or a rifle. If you want to give away a pistol, that individual needs to be 21 years old and they need to have a purchase permit in the state of Nebraska. Another thing that you'll want to make sure is that they're not a felon or a prohibited person, so they've got no protection or restraining orders against them, things of that nature, no pending felony charges. So you need to know who you're giving it to and do a little homework. And then finally, with any sale or transfer of an old gun, you just need to make sure that the local rules don't require you to fill out a bill of sale. So for instance, in the city of Lincoln, if I transfer a gun to somebody, I have to fill out some paperwork and send it down to the city hall. So you just want to make sure that you don't run awry of that. So we've discussed old guns. Now let's talk about a brand new gun, right? Hey, there's a million guns that are on my list. If I were so lucky to get one of them, hint, hint, my wife. But the key on that is it's easiest for you not to buy it directly and for you to either give them a gift card or give them the cash, and here's why. So when you buy a new firearm, so say from Shields, Cabela's, any local gun store, whatever, you have to fill out a federal form. And one of those things that you have to say is, I certify that I am the actual purchaser of the firearm. And so if I buy that gun and then I turn around and know that I'm not going to keep it, I know that I'm going to give it to little Timmy, then that is what's called a straw man purchase, and that is a federal felony, and you do not want to be involved in that. So if you're going to give a gift, find out how much it costs at Shields, give them a gift card or something like that, because you just don't want to be involved in a straw man purchase when you're trying to just make somebody's Christmas. Okay, so we've discussed old guns, new guns. Now let's just talk about general accessories: scopes, lights, slings, bipods, lasers, magazines, whatever. Those are not required to go through any sort of background check. So those things you can just give to somebody. The thing that you need to watch out for is ammunition specifically is something that could get someone in trouble if they are a prohibited person, so if they have a felony conviction or something like that. So the main thing is, if you're going to give out any firearm or firearm-related accessories, just make sure that the person is able to own or possess firearms, and then go through the proper steps. So with an old gun, just make sure you follow any local rules. With a new gun, you can't purchase that directly. Make sure to structure that correctly, because the last thing you need is to get arrested. At Liberty Law Group, one of the things that we do well is firearms-related things. So set-asides, pardons, helping people fight for their Second Amendment rights when they're charged with either a crime or accused in a harassment protection order. So if you have anything that brushes up against Second Amendment rights, talk to lawyers who are also Second Amendment advocates. My name is Seth Morris, attorney law. Thank you.